Ooh, all right. Getting our CPU here. We got ourselves an i7, that's good. It's me, Jacob, and we are taking down another desktop. I know, right? Looks like we got ourselves a gamer desktop here, so let's start taking this guy out. So first things first, as we do, we gotta get, now the thing about these kind of shells is that they usually have two little flaps, and boom. And the reason we want to take both off instead of just one is because of all that we couldn't reach from the other side, but we can worry about that later. But now we are going to be looking at this. Look at all this stuff. Looks like we got some good goodies right here. Oh, and the most important thing, we got to get these screws out so we can get the power supply unit out a lot easier. I mean, you could get it out without the screws, but it would be very hard. Like, I don't recommend. I just say get the screws off. You see a screw, unscrew it. Now let's see what we got here. All right, seems we got ourselves quite a bit up. Got ourselves a little coolant. So in a sec, we're gonna oh, this guy. Well, we also got the fan out. Cool. Now we got this guy out, and the rest of this coolant is attached to this heat sink here. So let's get this heat sink out. There are screws in there, so you know what you do. That's right. And ladies and gentlemen, we got our coolant out. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. So we'll definitely need to unhook these later, but there's actually still some liquid in here. So I'm gonna do that outside. For now, we're gonna set it aside. That guy on. So we'll unhook you here. Boom. Oh, we got some RAM, let's get that. Let's see what we got here. So, got some shielded RAM right here, 16 gigabytes. It's pretty good, so we are gonna set that aside. Now, let's more out, but seeing that this, we got a, ooh, all right. Getting our CPU here. And, I'm gonna make sure y'all can see. We got ourselves an i7, that's good. That is real good. Now, we got some aluminum pieces in here, but we will talk more about that once I get the motherboard out. So let's get more of these wires and cables out. With our GPUs here. Now, this guy's connected. Boom. Should, there, that's why. Seems that there's a screw in here. Couldn't see it because this guy was bent. Now that should do it. Let's get her out. And like that. Now you should come. Sometimes you just gotta be, there we go, look at that. Got ourselves a nice little GPU here. Asus Direct CU2. That will be worth at least looking up later. Then we got a second one down here. Let's get her out. A little opposite this time. Got her out before the wires. Probably would have been better to get the wires out before this. And looks like we got ourselves another one here. Nice, we're gonna set her with her twin. Looks like we got some more wires here. Got the PSU out. Sick. Trying to get all the other cables out with it. Looks like some of it's attached to our little DVD players and CD players up here. And look at that. We got our guy out. All right, so we got this guy. Let's get these out. So All it required was that. Now we got our players out. There seems to be nothing else of note in here. Seems the hard drives were taken out. So let's get our motherboard out. Now, I think I got them all. There we go. Now all we got is nothing but the shell. I guess you could say it's a shell of its former self. I'll shut up now. All right, anyway, back to this guy. Now let's zoom you in. Boom. So we already got our RAM out. We got our CPU out. Only thing left in here that we want to take out is our battery right there. And these aluminum pieces right here. And judging from the, and if I'm correct, and look at that, I am. We got some screws right here that we just need to unscrew. So let's unscrew them. And look at that.